Good gardening morning, y'all. I think I love fall most of all. I'm going to take you through the garden as I drink my coffee this morning. And here we see some of the cauliflower and kale that I planted in my raised bed gardens. As you can see, the leaves are starting to fall into the gardens. Here we have some rattlesnake pole beans that are what we call volunteers. So I think I may get at least a few servings of beans out of this before the first frost. At least I hope I do. The interesting thing about these pole beans is that they have these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful flowers on them. They're kind of a pinkish purple. I'm going to try to get you a shot here of the flowers. Um, let's see if we can focus in on that. See those beautiful pink flowers? Just gorgeous. Now along the bed here I have my snap peas coming up, and I planted lots of lettuce on the side here. It does need to be weeded, but here you can see lettuce that I can cut. Cut and come again lettuce. And then here you can see the peas. See, the peas are coming up next to the fence, so when the rattlesnake pole beans are gone, the peas will take over, and I should have lettuce throughout. Here are the carrots I planted a couple weeks ago. They're up. Some places they're scattered a little bit. The rain actually washed some of the seed out. So I've got carrots in multiple places. Here you can see they're a little thicker. And then you can see the cabbages that are and turnips planted over here. Those cabbages are good size already. And they're pak choy, so I may actually end up planting more of that. Here are the parsnips, or at least I hope these are parsnips. I've never grown parsnips before. I know they're related to carrots, but they are not the same as carrots, so we're going to see what happens. Here we have some peppers. The peppers are really putting on right now. And I want to get you in closer to see this pepper. It is huge. Let me see if I can get you a better look at this. It is amazingly long, and I've got several more on the plant. I'm just hoping that they will all turn the correct color. There you can see, isn't that a long pepper? Over here's the bell peppers. They're first starting to put on right now, even though they've been planted all spring and summer. And we're going to pick some for supper tonight. And as you can see, I've got my coffee cup going in the way for you to see me picking them, but here they are. We're going to stuff these tonight. I think there's one more over here. Let's see, this is a smaller one, but hey, we're going to have some stuffed peppers tonight. Here we have what we planted first, and we've got some beets and some cabbages and some broccoli, but notice right here, we're going to try to get closer on these. Those are two potato plants coming up. I didn't plant those. Those are from the potato patch from last year. That's what we call volunteers from what we missed. Over here we have some beets that we planted. And then we're going to go up here. Here's two tomato plants that are also volunteers. I have no idea what kind they are, but we're going to find out, hopefully, before the frost comes. I may try to cover these. Also, weeding needs to be done. Here's our rosemary. Rosemary is that wonderful Mediterranean herb that lots of people like to put, especially in beef stews. This is a gorgeous plant. It's grown over the years. It started out as a little twig, and now it's getting out there. Sometimes they will bloom with these purplish blue flowers. I'm hoping to get some blooms eventually, and as you can tell, Snowmageddon did nothing to this rosemary. Here's the plot where we had our peanuts and sweet potatoes. This is going to be fixed up. Here's our sage, oregano, and the oregano has pretty much killed out most of my thyme, but there was some thyme. And here's one of the lovely azaleas that I bought in the last year. This went through Snowmageddon. As you can see, it has these beautiful red-orange flowers, and this is one of those azaleas that blooms twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall. Beautiful, beautiful orange flowers. It's striking there, especially in the entryway as you walk towards the door of the house. I think these are really cool looking, especially if you keep them rather small. And the double bloom, or blooming twice a year, is really a great thing. Finally, I want to show you my gardenias. These are one of my favorites. These are also on the entryway as you come into the house. Have a wonderful week full of bountiful blossoms and blessings.